Yeah, hi guys. So welcome to channel again. So today we'll be going to analyze the Nifty for the coming week of coming from 4th June expiry. So and also we'll be going to do the live analysis using the chart patterns, and also like we'll be going to look at the open interest, and after that we'll be going to define an option strategy with a limited risk. Okay, so this is for an educational purpose, so please do your own analysis before doing a live trade. Okay, so let's go and look at the Nifty charts. Okay, so this is an Nifty 50, and if you look at the one day candlestick patterns, so here you can see that. So I'll be drawing a trend line. Okay, so here you can see that. So this is like a recent high, and after that if we connect this if you draw the trend lines over here, right? So here you can see that. So Nifty had given a breakout on the upside levels. So you can see that there is a resistance at the level of like 9,200, and even yesterday it got broke, and after that it made a upside movement of huge movement, and it closed at the level of 9490 by today, right? So I'll be showing you the 1 hour candle. So there we'll be getting the support and resistance for this current week. Okay, so here if you look at this, so this is a trend line we have drawn. So after that, so this is the recent resistance level. So here you can see that. So I'll be drawing you guys a resistance level as well. So if you look at the resistance level, so this will act as a resistance, so which is like 9589. So we'll be keeping it as a resistance. And if you look at the downside, so like on the 9358, so this is having the immediate support, and after that even so the support on the major downside is like this level will act as a support. So it's like 8990 is a major support. Okay, so since it's a weekly trade, and most of the time if there is not much news on the market, so Nifty won't either move upward or downward that much. Okay, so assuming that, so 9600 and 9300 will act as a support for this current week, and we can expect upside or downside movement in between these levels. Okay, so based on this movement we'll be going to make an option strategy. Okay, so if I'll be going to look at the open interest to make a double confirmation. So this is the Nifty, and I'll be choosing the, once again it's getting loaded. So after the Nifty, I'll be choosing the expiry of 4th June. Okay, so here you can see that the spot price of the Nifty is at 9490, and if you look at the PCR, which is a put call ratio, it's at 1.22, which also indicates that the market might be neutral, and it's showing that the max parent strike is at 9400, which means that the Nifty might expire on the 4th June at the level of 9400. Okay, so this is anyhow it's a dynamic value which will hardly change for 2 to 3 times in a month. So assuming that, it's also showing that the 9400 level is the expiry for the 4th June. After that, let's look at the open interest. Okay, so by looking at the open interest, here you can see that both the call option and the put option is having the equal number of open interest, right? So after that I'll be looking at, so now this is the level where the market is currently trading, right? So which is near to the 9500. So based on that, so here if you look at 9300, right? So it's having a huge put option writing than the call option. So even if in the chart we have made that 9300 will act as a support, and here also there is a very good put option writing happens at the level of 9300, and on the upside if you look at, so 9600, it's having a put call ratio also at the 0.05, and it's having a huge call option writings, right? So this is like anyhow it's an at the money option, so we'll be ignoring this for now, and so this will act as an resistance, and this level will act as a support for this current week, right? So based on that, we'll be going to create an option strategy. So I'll be moving to a strategy builder. So here I'll be choosing an options, and I'll be choosing the 4th June as the expiry, right? So we made that 9600 will act as a resistance, right? So I'll be selling the 9600 call option, which is at the price of 54, and after that I'll be selecting the 9300 put option, and I'll be selling that as well. Okay, so 9300 put option is trading at the level price of 92.6. so let's look at the price of payoff graph. Okay, so here it's showing that it will give the maximum profit of 11,000, but the risk is unlimited in this strategy as it's a short strangle, right? And so the break even for this is like at the level of 9150 on the downside, and on the upside it's a 9747. If you are an aggressive trader and if you are a risk taker, you can do this short strangle so that you can receive a maximum number of maximum profit of 11,000. But if something happens, there will be an unlimited loss on the downside or the upsides, right? So after that, so we have to hedge this. So for each sell we should maintain a buy, so that we'll be coming out of the unlimited losses, and our strategy will turn into a limited loss. Okay, so here we can see that 9150 and 9750 is the break-even points, right? So on the downside I'll be buying once put option at the level of 9150, and it's trading at the price of 54.5. okay, so I'll be buying that put option, and on the call side I'll be buying 9750, which is our break-even points, right? So here it's trading at the price of 22.65. okay, so here you can see that after buying that, our unlimited loss strategy has been turned into a limited loss. Okay, so here but our break-evens have been moved to 9230, and on the upside it's at 9670. okay, also our maximum profit from 11,000 it reduced to 5,000, and our maximum loss is now defined at the 5,996, which is hardly 6,000 rupees. okay, so this is an option strategy with a limited loss, and if you're an aggressive trader, you can always take the short strangle trade, which we having a profit of 11,000 ranges. And if you are a normal retail trader and if you don't have a much capital, then you should never do one short strangle. So only you should do one hedging strategies, right? So if there is an huge gap up or gap down, if you don't have enough capital to adjust that trade, then you might end up with a capital wiped out, so you won't have any capital to do the trading further. Okay, so this is an strategy. So hope you guys have learned something new. So please do subscribe to our channel so that you will be getting more learning related videos in the futures. Okay, so thanks for watching. So please do like, share and comment on our channel.